Hey guys, my name is Dom. Welcome back to Dom the Healer. If you're new here, thank you. Don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe. If you're not new here, what's good? Well, what's good to both of y'all, really. But before we get into today's reading, I want to sit here and say, first of all, thank you guys for just like leaving comments. I like reading your comments. Um, Also, thank you guys for like those who have been subscribing to me and have been like watching me. Um, what else here? Oh, if you would like, you can follow me on Instagram at goodfelladom or on Twitter at goodfelladom. Also, I have a podcast by the name of the Dom Podcast. If you're interested in that, I kind of just like I talk about like certain topics in the world, and I like add my opinion in there. Like I also talk about like my personal life. Sometimes. Um, it's still like a relatively new podcast. I'll admit that it's still relatively new, just like one episode out right now. But if you guys are interested in that, you could watch it. If you're not, that's perfectly fine. You can find that in like the link tree on my social media accounts, but then also within my about section here on my YouTube channel that has like all of the links there. If you want, you can just click on it. The link tree link is where the podcast and stuff is at as of right now. Um, Please like, share, subscribe. I said that. Um, But without further ado, let's get into like today's reading. Today's reading is about like your crush. Like, what do they think about you? What do they feel about you? We have four piles here. So here we have the citrine, the moonstone, the amethyst, the Superman crystal, and yeah. Without further ado, let's just get into it. All right. So what should I do here? My pet. So if you chose pile one, you chose this citrine crystal. And we are going to get into what is it that your crush thinks about you, or how do they feel about you. Let's clear the energy. This might be a lazy way of cleansing that deck. Um, all right. Okay. Calling on God and on my angels and spirit guides. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. Um, if you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading in all aspects. Please exit now. Calling on those of 11 light. And God, I ask that you please be part of this reading with me. And we can be here and inform Pile 1 on what it is that their crush feels about them or what their crush thinks about them. How does Pile 1's crush feel about them? How does Pile 1's crush? I just heard you're cute. I just heard you're cute. Okay. So someone thinks you're cute here. I'm mostly getting like from a boy, maybe. What's this? All right, so this is the Three of Pentacles here. Your crush wants to work with you. This person could be someone that's like at your job. Someone here could work at like a grocery store. But this could also be like at a corporate level, maybe. I get the vibe that this person, they're like popular, perhaps like likable, maybe. Even with like that Three of Pentacles there, they could be like a manager or just someone who they could have like a lot of friends, or for like a small few, they could do something on social media where y'all be watching them. It's not about like Facebook is coming through here specifically. Um, oof. I just saw the Ace of Cups, I think it was, but I'm not too sure. Let's not. I don't know. I do think I'm hearing like you're cute, but they come across it almost as if like they never like seen you before. To you, oops. Oh, Ace of Swords just popped out of here. This person has like a lot of new ideas. I think this person might think of you a lot. Um, Sorry if you guys can hear anything in the background. Um, but there's like a lot of What's this? Okay. What just came out here was the Hierophant. Um, the Hierophant, and I'm not gonna take it because it just flipped over the whole deck. But look what came out. What is it? The Seven of Swords. It's not about betrayal or sneaky. This person probably thinks you're sneaky. I feel like maybe like this is for like some of you because I'm not getting this could be for all of you. Y'all might whatever job y'all do, y'all be stealing pens. Like I don't know. Y'all could be stealing pens. Y'all could be I don't know what y'all doing. They could think that you guys are like sneaky. Or like you probably try to like sneak and stare at them. Like I feel like some of y'all might work in like a building where there might be like a cubicle. Or like if you're like on a Zoom call, like they feel like you're looking at them through the camera. But there's like overall like this sense of there's like overall this sense of they definitely see you as like a leader here. With this Hierophant card upright. They see you as like this leader, this teacher. You could be like in a leadership role, like on your way. I'm hearing like assistant manager. Some sort of like second in command, sort of like a position here. What's this? The Judgment card in reverse. I'm hearing no scrutiny. They might think that you like to avoid judgment or you don't like feedback perhaps. Like you might get angry at the sight of any sort of feedback that comes to you. That's probably like what they think of you or how they feel about you. But they like you anyways. Like if this is like a man, looking at you kind of, they think you have like this little brat attitude and they think it's like super cute. I see like a man and a woman here, but take it how it resonates. They definitely feel like you like to argue. Like I think that they think that like maybe if y'all got into a relationship, y'all might get into arguments a lot that could potentially lead to sex or like just maybe like some sort of like emotional moment, but not so much a moment, so much of like a moment. It's like kind of like lustful energy here. The Six of Swords. They think you know your worth, so they're like they might be afraid to approach you, or they feel like you'll just like walk away. They think that you have options, but you don't. And I feel like you might think they have options too, and they do, but they only want you. I'm hearing a song by Miguel and J. Cole. All I Want Is You. That's like this person likes you. What is it? They think that this person thinks you could be going through something, maybe some like mental illness or depression. It might be like reflecting within the way you look, like your hair could be messy often, or you just don't take care of it a lot. Like I'm getting like the vibe of like there's like this hot guy here. He gets all this attention. He looks so nice and like so cleaned up, but perhaps like maybe like in his personal life, like things could be like falling apart or something. And he still just like puts on a show for everyone, and you're like the opposite of him, and that's why he likes you. Like you could be like the most like messy haired, like not taking care of yourself so well type of person, like out in public. And like and then that kind of just reflects like what happens. Maybe you might with this Nine of Swords here, you probably let some things in life either get the best of you, or you could be going through a dark night of the soul, or you could be going through some sort of like travesty currently within your life. This person like sees it and they see like strength because you're not afraid to that makes me feel like you guys probably get into fights. A small amount of you like get into fights, and this person likes your toughness kind of. Or like your like divine masculinity and the fact that you ain't afraid to fight. Y'all could be earth signs. I'm getting like Tauruses. I'm also seeing like Aries here, or like Sagittarius. Y'all could be Libras, Libra moons. I don't know because when I'm thinking of like fighting with a Libra Mars, I know they're not getting that. It's hard for them to get angry. I don't know. Maybe if y'all do have like a Libra Mars, y'all really probably must be going through it. But there's this like sense of like this pretty well put together guy and like this dirty, like not so clean or well presented girl here. Or like even if you are like physically like well presented, you're not like either the best you could be, or your attitude kind of like overshadows like all your good qualities, and this person likes that about you. They see you as like this reminds me of if you ever seen the movie Think Like a Man. There's like a particular there's the couple Taraji P Henson's character and Michael Ealy's character. That's what this reminds me of. It's like a well put together guy meets like alpha woman who's like very bossy with a bad attitude. This person thinks you're manipulative. They want you to play. They think something about you. Like you might like to toy with people, particularly with guys. This person sees you as completely vulnerable, especially with that attitude, that like brat attitude. I'm hearing a song. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, this person thinks you have like a very, very bad home life. You don't have any reasons to celebrate. Like you could be very upset right now. And I think this person sees it. Like I think it shows. and you might like sneak a glimpse at this guy. I'm getting like the vibes of. Can I say this? This reminds me. I don't. Should I say this? It reminds me of. That I need to say that. It reminds me of like an experience I had. I had this, not necessarily like a similar experience. I guess maybe I could have had this because I got the vibe of like some of y'all could probably like go to jail a lot, or like just get arrested a lot. There was a. Oh my god, this ain't about me. I'm not gonna. Should I talk about me? There was like a time when I was in high school. It was this girl at my school who was literally known for getting like arrested a lot, or like fighting a lot, or like just doing like a lot of like bad things. I could tell like she kind of like had a crush on me because I used to always like either catch her staring at me, but she used to like roll her eyes the other way like she didn't see me. Like that's the type of energy that I get here. And like no, I wasn't the most popular guy in high school, but I do think I was. Should I say this? I'm not trying to sound like an egotistical asshole or nothing like that. But there's like this vibe of like this guy is like well put together. Like I've had like that kind of like energy before where you look well put together, even though things in your life aren't. You just know how to put a smile on. And then there's like this girl who has this reputation for having a bad attitude, and it like scares the shit out you almost. But at the same time, it's like you're drawn to it, like you kind of like it. I feel like that's what this guy sees within you. Um, they also see you, especially now that I'm thinking about it with the Three of Pentacles, because I don't think I mentioned this. They think that you could work well with other people. But they sense this. You guys can have like a Sagittarius rising because I met like another girl who was like this. We're like she herself was like into like working with a lot of people. She was a Gemini, with a Sag rising, and she was like well with like working with other people and all sorts of stuff like that. But she had like with that Sagittarius rising, she had like this fieriness about her. And the crazy thing about it, I don't think you guys look like this, although you could. She was like so short and tiny. She was so short and tiny and petite, but she was loud and like ratchet and like ghetto. I don't think all of you guys are like that. Some of you guys probably just like have like, well, maybe you could be. Some of y'all, I feel like definitely y'all have like attitude problems. I feel like all of you watching this might have attitude problems, and you don't mind spazzing out anywhere you go or just being like a little brat. You guys could be Cancers and have a Cancer moon, or like just highly sensitive, or y'all just have no problem with like just fighting or putting your finger in somebody's face and just letting them know what's up because you're not with the games. Like you with the games, but you're not with the games. Like that's kind of like how they see you guys. And this person likes that. This person could have like a mother, like an aunt or a sister that was like that, or they probably grew up in like a narcissistic family, and it was probably mostly full of women who were all like this, and they find this attractive. Yeah, this person sees you as someone who might not be in like the most comfortable situation right now, and you might not even like have your emotions like under control either, but they want to help you. This person's like highly empathetic. I feel like if y'all got together, like he would like balance things out for you kind of. I might have to ask the cards later if you guys would be together. This is kind of cute. This is something I wanted at one point. um but he doesn't see you in like the most comfortable situation. He doesn't think you're the most happiest right now. Yeah, he sees you as very unhappy, very sad. Like you probably deal with a lot of stuff like at home or like out, or maybe even like within like your work environment. If this is like a work romance type of thing, or like your boss is probably on you. I feel like that's for a small few of you. But he sees you as someone who could like balance you or like balance him out. Because I think he could be like a Libra or a Gemini, but mostly like Libra or Aquarius is what I'm getting here. Mostly Libra or Libra moon or have a Libra moon. Something about him is like super peaceful and like well put together, and he knows how to like. I feel like you balance this out within him. Like his, I guess like inner world reflects your outer world, and you're like I feel like you guys are like reflecting each other like back to one another, and that's what he likes. Or I think that's what would make that's what the balance is here with this Two of Pentacles. Like your inner world reflects his outer world. Like who you want to be is who he is, and I think who he wants to be is who you are because you're not afraid to be like outspoken. I've been in this before. I like this. This is me. I feel like I'm this guy almost. I don't know. I could be. Yeah. But yeah, but let's pull some more cards here. He sees you as someone who, like, even though, like, regardless of this attitude, you're someone who is not left out in the cold. Regardless of what's going on, you might have like a gang of friends, like a group of friends, or just people that are like always around you. This guy might look more well put together than you, but I don't think he is. You guys could be like on the same level, and you might be afraid to walk up to him or something. There's something about this dude that comes across like so like James Deanish maybe, or like kind of just like flat out cool. Like if you watch Jimmy Neutron, like this is like Nick. This is basically Nick. He definitely feels like what he sees with you is what he gets with you. Like there are no surprises when it comes to you. Are they surprised? No, I definitely feel like if y'all got together, he gonna have to hear from your mouth a lot. But this is gonna make him want to like sleep with you. He might know how to like. He sees you as manipulative, but then I feel like he might be even like a little afraid to be manipulated by you. But it's like I think he might manipulate you back. This is my power. uh, like he might manipulate you back, and like he knows how to like get you going to the point where it's just like y'all get so fed up. I feel like there might even be some hidden between y'all, and you guys could be like a passionate couple. Do not stay in an abusive relationship, but you guys might be a very passionate couple because I see like crying here, but it leads to you guys having sex. So that's like if y'all get together. I hope y'all do. Don't be like me. I hope y'all didn't get my situation, but. Whatever. I like getting. I don't know. Maybe I could. I feel like I could be like personal here. Maybe. But with the cheery in reverse, he doesn't see you moving towards him. He doesn't think that you guys could like move towards one another. And like I feel like he's okay with it not happening. But I think maybe because I feel like he might have like other people watching him, or this person, whoever you're watching for, they can have other people watching him, or like they have their eyes on him, and he knows this, and he's like he hasn't like entertained them yet. Like he's just like looking at them, and they're talking to him, and he's not open to it yet. But and I feel like it's because he just wants you. I'm hearing that "All I Want Is You" song again by Miguel. Y'all might like that song. He wants you. Oh yeah, he sees you as like somebody who got their bag together. I feel like this dude is like highly spiritual, and you're like highly practical and logical. This is totally me. This is my pile. um, I've been in this situation before. I understand this guy or this girl, whoever you're watching for in their situation. This is literally like something I've been through. But this person likes you. It's just he wants you to make the first move because I think maybe he got his feelings hurt in the past and now he's trying to like work on receiving, and he wants you to talk to him. So don't be afraid to give it a shot, regardless of how this turns out. Even if he doesn't say like yes or no right away, I feel like so there's gonna be like this lingering feeling where he might want you to stay around. All right, I think this would be like your guys' like last card. I've never done like a short pile like this before, but I like this. What is it? This is the Four of Swords here. He sees you as someone who's like happy and content already without him. That song "Happy Without Me" is coming through with by Chloe and Halle. He sees you as someone who's happy without him. Someone who's like happy without him. Someone who doesn't need him, but he wants you. He does want you. What's at the bottom of it? Five of Swords. This person does see you as somebody who's sneaky like betrayal. He could have been betrayed before, and because of that, he might be like afraid that you'll betray him. You could have. He probably has been cheated on him. I mean, he probably has been cheated on. But like, yeah. Overall, he does see you as like a sneaky person. He wants you to be yourself with him. And I feel like even when y'all get together, there's still like a sneakiness or like this mysteriousness about you. That could be what this like this betrayal here is like you just being sneaky or mysterious. He wants to know more about you just in case if there is more. I feel like there's not. I feel like you guys are like pretty much you guys can be Sagittarius watching this or have a Sagittarius moon or rising. Something about you guys is like people like might see you for who you are right away. You don't hide much. But he likes your attitude. He really likes your attitude. I like this guy or this girl, whoever this is. Oh my god, I shouldn't have said that. Fire signs can be a weakness, or maybe even earth signs. I don't know, but I'm thinking specifically Tauruses because of their rage. Capricorn and Virgos keep it to themselves. Maybe like even like a bit like a. I like Gemini's rage too. I don't care. I'm gonna get personal with you. I like a Gemini's rage. I like how you can like switch up because I like someone that. Like, if I can get vulnerable with you or feel that comfortable with you, I want to argue back with you, too. I feel like that's how this person is. He likes to argue back, and he likes sex, definitely. But that's not coming through here strongly. Definitely, like, with his words. Like, he'll be the type of person to be like, I'll fight you when I see you, and really, he means that he wants to fight you. But yeah, like, but anyways, if you're looking for a personal reading, you can find that down in the description box below, all the information in regards to that. You can follow me on social media at goodfelladom or on Twitter at goodfelladom. You can find my link tree and all my social medias in the about section on my YouTube channel here. I have a podcast by the name of the Dom Podcast. It's spelled the D-O-M period podcast. If you want, you can check that out. You can find that through the link tree and all my social medias and on my about section as well. You Oh my god. Anyways, I don't care. Um, but anyways, if you guys would like, I think I said everything I needed to say. Yeah, please don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go to Pile 2. Thank you guys. Goodbye. Should not do like that now. So if you chose pile 2, you chose this moonstone here. And we are going to see what your crush likes about you, or how does your crush think of you? How does your crush feel about you? If you're not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, please exit now. You are banned. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you're not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you're not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. I feel like all you guys' messages just like came out of here. Should I take these, Spirit? Alright. So for starters, I'm gonna go with the bottom of the deck first. 8 of Pentacles. This person sees you as someone like who's hardworking. Like right off the bat. But oh yes, I just said that. King of Wands upright. Yeah, you guys are like an entrepreneur or something. I feel like you guys could be like businessmen or women. Y'all really get into your bag. Some of y'all could be like, y'all could have a hair salon or like working a hairstylist. Or work as a hairstylist. You could be a beautician. Some of y'all could be barbers. But I feel like most of you guys watching this could be girls. But well, girls can be barbers too. But you guys could be barbers. You guys could be hair salon. Something about like a grocery store's coming through here. You guys might own a grocery store. That could be for some of you. Like you just work in a grocery store, whatever. Some of y'all do something with cars. Some of y'all could be like drag racers, or like y'all might be into drag. I'm not gonna lie, y'all could be into that as well. That could also apply here. I'm not getting that as much, but if you do, but I do get something about cars. Where y'all could be like into working on cars or something. This person sees you as someone who works hard. Yeah, you guys don't have any friends. This person doesn't see you as someone with a lot of friends. They feel like you just work and you're alone a lot. And I feel like you do you have friends? I feel like you do have friends. Like your friends could be the people you work with, maybe. Like I see someone working at an auto body shop, and you like your closest friends. They're probably like way older than you. But like y'all drink, y'all smoke, and y'all play poker and cards with each other. And then you're probably like the young one here that's kind of like gonna take over the shop when you get older. I don't even see that happening for you. I don't know why I said that. Y'all might switch jobs in the future, but or maybe this person sees you as someone switching jobs in the future. So you going from like a blue collar job to like a white collar job. But this person doesn't think you have friends. This person definitely thinks that you're strong. As soon as I like flip this over, I thought of someone with like muscles. So whether if you're like a male or female watching, this person thinks that you're very fit and athletic. But this person sees you as someone who's like a strong. Because I feel like whoever they are, they might be in like I don't know like a higher status than you or like make more money than you. This person could be a singer. Or like a model or something. This person could be a singer or like a model or something. And they see you as someone who's like physically strong. Like I'm getting like this vision of like you picking them up and you got like big muscles. Like and that could be if you're a man or a woman. Like and like I know like some guys do like get picked up by girls or like you could be a girl watching for another girl or whatever the case may be. What else? Ooh, prosperous. The world card is here. This person sees you as someone who could be their world, and I feel like they might be like embarrassed of you because, like I said, they could be like of a higher status than you, and they may not feel like as like comfortable to like approach you. I think they're scared to approach you. There might be there's something about embarrassment here. Like they feel embarrassed like about you because I feel like whoever they are within their friend circle, their friends are probably dating like doctors, lawyers, or like I don't know like executives, like these top businessmen who make these big decisions and make this big money, and then they're the one they're the one who doesn't. Like they want someone that's kind of like they want to be like the alpha here, and then they want someone who isn't like in the same like dating pool as them. They want somebody different, and their friends may not get that, do they? I don't think they do. Or maybe they do. I get the vibe that like if you spazzed out on them, like they'd be so offended. Like they'd be like, "Oh, I can't believe he thinks that about us," and then they probably like would just like cut him off, and he might not even care. Or they wouldn't completely cut him off, but like or cut her off. But it is what it is. This person sees you as a queen of wands, so this is like a petty king or queen. I get this vibe that they look at you as like a fire breathing dragon, as I would like to think with this queen of wands here. They see you as someone who could be like super fiery, or I cannot. Super fiery, someone who is like in control, in power at whatever it is that you do. You're the boss because you're the king of wands, the king and the queen of wands too. You guys might have a good balance of your masculine and feminine side as well, even though these are two masculine energies here. You could like the colors orange or red, or like the sacral chakra could be like important to you. Also like yellow, the sacral chakra, the root chakra, and I think it's the solar plexus chakra. Oh, with that one of these chakras, I think it's the sacral chakra, the orange one. They definitely think you're sexy, and like this is the king of wands here, and with that strength card here, that makes me think of like you guys can have like a very like fit body, because like the king of wands and the queen of wands are both active, or even if you're not, they just see you as someone who's definitely like standing in their power, and you have like that feminine masculine balance. You guys can be more into your feminine side, yeah, your feminine side. And they like this about you because I feel like this person is masculine. You guys might end up yeah, this person coming towards you could be more masculine and you could be feminine, and they kind of want to make a movement towards you, but they're scared of you. I see them like somebody who ever works in like an auto body shop or whatever. They're like watching you from like the doors, like you know how like the little like garage door comes up. They're like standing right there, like walking towards it, and they're afraid to like walking up there, so they're just like watching you from a distance while you're like playing cards or doing whatever you got to do. Like, and this, I feel like when you meet them, it's almost gonna be like you could have seen this person already, obviously, because they're your crush and you know them, but like. Or you know, some of y'all could be like watching people on social media, just wondering like, hey, do they like watch me too? Because they're not liking my pictures. I feel you. But there's this like energy of them just like watching you, and you either like not caring, or you might be giving them the cold shoulder, or maybe you like approach them like and you try to be real humble, and maybe they like dubbed you, and they're coming back, and you still like them, and that's okay because obviously you still like them because this is your crush. And you came here to watch this. So the fool in reverse, this person sees you as somebody like reckless. I get like reckless drinking, reckless driving. You could be interested in like a lot of like maybe like low vibrational activities. I don't even think I want to call it that. You guys have like a certain level of fun that this person doesn't get to experience because of the people that they surround themselves with. They're not into that. You guys, I'm something about mudding here. You guys could go like mudding, which I think is when you take like a car or something and you go out into like the mud or like the swamp, or I don't know where. I'm sorry if I get these terms wrong, and you might like to like do donuts in the dirt or something like that, or like whatever it is. Like you guys could be interested in doing like a lot of stuff that this person sees as like it's new to them. Like it's not, it might not be the most fun thing for them, but they want to like try it. They're open to trying it, even though they might act all like prissy or like, oh, I hate this when they first like get into the car, but you're doing it, or whatever it is that you guys do. They're interested in that. Something about skydiving is coming through here. You guys can be like skydivers, and you go pretty often. And this person wants to try. This is like the type of person who wants to like get out of their comfort zone. I feel like this person cares what people think about them, and you don't. And that's kind of what they like about them, especially with the king and queen of wands here, because fire signs usually don't give a shit about what anyone thinks of them. So I understand. This is the king of swords here. This person like sees you like as a boss, like in your like you making like you really like get into your money, you really focus on your bag, you really focused on what it is that you have to do. It's not about you like waving your sword. I feel like you might not be afraid to cut people off, or you could be, because I feel like y'all hang out with the same people over and over again. This person could be afraid of cutting people off, but they see you as someone who knows how to make decisions, and like you could like make them feel comfortable or take them away. I'm hearing the song "Take Me Away" by Keisha Cole. I like that. You should go listen to it. The Empress in reverse here. They see you as someone who sees the truth and things. Like you might take on a certain perspective where you look at people who dress up like him, who look like him, and all that other stuff, and or look like him and look like her, and like all this other stuff. And you see it as just like bullshit. You see it as like like I don't want to be like this. Like I don't like that. Like that life, that way of life is just whack to me. Or something like that. Y'all don't care. There's something about your energy here where it's just like I don't care. Like you don't care about like the bougie stuff because you might not live a life that's like that. I'm also getting like the vibes of if you watch the show Girlfriends. This reminds me of the episode with like William and Jill Scott, where Jill Scott's character she worked. I think she was like a single mother who like lived in the hood. Um, and she was working on I think she was working at like a nursing home or something, and then William was like this big business guy. I think at the time he had probably just lost his job too, but he was like about like his money, like being like this high status, that he hated his job. This is like your guys' situation kind of here, where you guys but there's something about your souls here. This could be like a past life relationship. This person, something about kindness coming through here. I'm hearing be kind to each other. This person sees you already know. I feel like you both see each other as like someone who is like someone that you could be better off with. I'm hearing that "Better Off" song by Ariana Grande. I think is what it's called. Like y'all could like see each other as like people who could be better off without one another, and y'all just don't care about each other. But I feel like y'all do care about each other, and it's like he wants to like walk up to you, or she wants to walk up to you, and like see you and like love you and like profess their love. But it's just like they're afraid of what you think. But I feel like you might be the one to walk up to them, and like that's when they'll either get comfortable enough to like tell you, or you might like make the first advancement. Please don't be prideful, okay? I've been there before. It sucks. Don't be prideful because you'll be left alone. Please don't be prideful. You'll be left alone if this happens for you. The love is in reverse. This makes me think of like lust. Like they probably like want like a lot of lust. They could see you as a lustful person. I'm thinking like the vibe of like a dude who probably like gets around a lot, or he just knows like a lot of like girls who could be like a bit sleazy, or like just into that type of stuff. But there's something about lust here. This person teaches about somebody who's like super lustful, but they want more than that with you. And I'm hearing more bang for your buck. Like this person could think that they could. Please don't take this the wrong way. I just heard turn a hoe into a housewife or something, or like this energy of like they want more than sex basically with you. This is the type of person who wants to put a I'm hearing a single lady song by Beyonce. They want to like yeah, they want to put a ring. Shit. They want to marry you basically. They see you as someone who deals with like a lot of obstacles and frustrations. A lot of obstacles, a lot of frustrations in regards to perhaps like your life. Yeah, they feel like you guys could be like down bad right now, but they kind of want to help you. And I know, did this card come out in this reading? The Eight of Pentacles? I said that this person thinks of you as like a hard worker. Was that at the bottom? And then like, yeah, they see you as someone who definitely like works hard. I'm hearing the song Hard White by Nicki Minaj. You might like work hard, like very, very often. Like you work a lot, but you may not get as much as you put into it. Like you could be doing a whole lot of work and a lot of like dirty, grimy work. And you don't get paid what you deserve, or like you probably have a shitty boss. And yeah, and then lastly, because I was looking at this like in the middle of the reading, we have the Three of Wands upright. This person sees you as someone making progress and simply just moving forward in life. That's overall like what it is that they see you as. Like that's how they feel about you. They want you, and there's like this sense of like hard work that surrounds you. Where you could be like a very hardworking person, or you're just like focused on like your money, like getting to the bag, getting whatever it is you gotta do. And they're like they're scared because they think you might turn them down, but they might try anyways, or like you might try with them. I'm hearing that you try this song by City Girls, but like excuse me, sorry. There's potential here. So this could happen. I see like I can't really see much past like this like situation like where you walk up to them and like they're sitting there kind of like scared and y'all continue because they might show up at your job. That's how this works. But they might ask you out. And, like I feel like you guys are gonna play it cool, play it nice, play it safe, and they might ask you out. Um, don't be afraid to take the first move. I feel like for some of y'all might do that. The universe is applauding you because there's like a sense of pride here. Y'all probably like didn't let y'all pride get the best of you. Y'all just stop caring. But overall, yeah, if you like to book a personal reading with me, you can find that information down in the description box below. If you want, you can follow my Instagram at goodfelladom or on Twitter at goodfelladom. You can find that in the about section, and also in my about section on my YouTube channel. There's a link tree that'll take you to my podcast. It's called the Dom Podcast. You can find it on Apple Music, Spotify, Google Podcast, and well, not Apple Music, Apple Podcast. And without further ado, let's move on to Power 3. If you are not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, please exit now. You are not allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. You are not allowed to be here. Calling on God and all my angels and spirit guides, I ask that you please be part of this reading with me. If you are not of 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. Love surrounds me, love fills me. Love surrounds me, love fills me. Oh, God. Should I take any of these? No. They don't want me to. Calling on God and all my angels and spirit guides and those 11 light, I ask that you please be part of this reading with me. If you are not 11 light, if you're not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you're not 11 light, you are banned from this reading. Please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. Calling on God and all my angels and spirit guides and those 11 light, I ask that you please be part of this reading with me. If you are not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. You are banned from this reading if you are not of 11 light. Alright, and without further ado, if you chose Power 3, you chose the Amethyst Crystal. This person might want you to hold them. This is what your crush thinks about you, what they feel about you. They might like to be like the little spoon, or they want to be the big spoon. They might want you to hold them. Like cuddle. What is it? The Hangman upright. This person feels like you might change your mind a lot, or you have like a newfound perspective. I get the vibes of someone who just came out of like a tough time, and you're looking at life differently through like a whole new lens, and they can tell, and it like you exude this energy. Something about education is coming through here. You guys could have just graduated college. You could be in college. You could be in school, like whatever, some type of schooling here. And you guys are just like getting it together, and they see you like focusing on yourself, and they want you. But you're like either looking away or you are looking at them. I feel like you both look at each other, like y'all smile at each other from afar. What's this? Okay, the devil. There's a song. It has who is it? I think it's by Big Crit, Sweetie, and Lil Wayne. It's called Addiction. That's coming through here. I'm also hearing the song Addicted by Ryan Leslie, and I think it's Cassie. But what is it here? This person sees you as someone who's like highly addictive, like they can't get enough of you. Um, this person sees you as someone who works well with others. You might be like a boss or something. I feel like this is you over here, like making the decisions, like doing the work, but telling people what to do and have people sitting there waiting for you. You guys definitely aren't lazy. He sees you as somebody who's about their money. You got your money. I'm thinking of the song specifically, two songs here. Um, and it's basically because I said the title. It's called "Can't Get Enough" by J. Cole and Trey Songz. This person I think you have like a lot of options as well. Like there might be a lot of people who have like all their eyes on you, but they want you. I feel like I feel like there might be like one or two people watching this person, and there's like 10 watching you. Like that's kind of what they see, and it's like you're looking, and obviously it's your crush, so they want you clearly. This person sees you as somebody with like a lot of money, or you live like this luxurious lifestyle. But this reminds me, this makes me feel like you could be a man watching this, and this could be a woman, or you could be watching for a woman. I don't think they want to pay for anything when it comes to you. Like this person believes in like chivalry still, so it's like they're like rich and they're about getting their money, but they don't want to help you. Kind of, they want to be a power couple. I got the cheerleader reverse here. This person feels that you're not making a movement towards them or something, and you need to. They want you to. I feel like you guys can keep like smiling at each other. Sorry guys, I have a dog and my mom I think is coming home. I'm a college student. I just got home, or not just got home. I got back home back in like the springtime. I still live at home with my mom and my older brother. Um, but yeah, for right now, yeah, we just doing tarot readings. But yeah, this person feels like you're not making any movement towards them. This person feels like there are no surprises with you, kind of. Like they might think you're very boring. At the bottom, yeah, at the bottom of the deck, there's the Knight of Swords in reverse. They don't think you're taking action like towards them, but also like in life. Like you just might be very comfortable. It's almost like you're just stagnant. Like there's a stagnant energy with the Chariot in reverse here, and with that Knight of Swords in reverse as well. Yeah, this person could think that you're like healing from like some sort of mental health issues, and as a result, it's like you're not moving forward because you're just focused on that. This person thinks that you know how to make money, that you can get to money. That you're, they think that you're moving forward, but it's like slowly, especially with this being Pentacles. They think that you're like slowly like inching towards them. So you guys like you might have like several different attempts when you do this. Spirit is saying don't do this, but it's like you might like walk towards them and like literally like they're looking dead at you and then you stop and then you turn back around and you keep doing it back and forth. And this happens like over the course of days with this Pentacles card here. It takes time. You need to just go for it. Just do it. If they say no, if they shoot you down, that's their loss. It's not yours. If they say yes, which there's a good chance that they might, wedding bells. Wedding bells. Or if not wedding bells, it's just long-term commitment. I'm hearing this person will put up with your shit. If you're like a guy, this person thinks you have a huge wand. This isn't 18 plus though. But this person definitely sees you as someone who can take action, who could like step into like a leadership role, I'm hearing. The High Priestess in reverse. This person doesn't see you. This person sees you more practical rather than like highly spiritual. They don't see you as someone who could be like into Christian stuff, and you guys could be. I feel like you guys might have crystals already. But with this star card here, this is someone who feels like that you might lost hope within the connection with them, which is why you kept walking away from them, or you just lost hope in general. Like I get the vibe that maybe y'all stopped like pursuing them because you felt like they had enough options and they just didn't need you. But the truth is, they want you. The song coming through here is "All I Want Is You" by Miguel and J. Cole. They want you. All these pals is like these are like in a way they resonate with me because it's like you guys are afraid to approach your crushes, and I know what it feels like to feel that way, so I get it. But let's just keep moving forward because, yeah, you guys should keep moving forward. Don't be afraid to just talk to this person. Like, pull them aside. Don't be creepy about it, but it's like there might come a time where when you least expect it, this person will, like, walk right past you. Go after them. Don't be afraid. And lastly here, what else, Spirit? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There's this sense of like this person sees you as someone who likes to work on themselves. I feel like I got confused between your energy and theirs. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna pick these two right here. This person sees you as someone who would never walk away though. Don't let this person take advantage of you. I'm hearing they're not, but don't. They see you as someone who's just gonna continue to kind of like sit there and wait, or like you're just gonna like keep focusing on yourself until the time comes for y'all to be together. And I'm hearing it won't come if you don't try. And lastly, here we got the Temperance card. This person sees you as somebody well balanced. You could be a Sagittarius watching this, and you might be like scared to go after what you want. That's okay. Yeah, yeah. I think the universe wants you to have this love, but you're like scared for some reason. Like you're focused on. You guys could be living at home with your family too, maybe. and you're like scared to like take that leap of faith and step out and go date someone because you're afraid. I don't know, maybe you're afraid that they might meet your family and their family doesn't like them, or like I feel like you could be a guy watching this. But even if you're not, it's like you're afraid to like bring a girl home and find out, and for her to find out you still live at home with your mom. There's nothing wrong with that, or at least not in your case. I feel like this person will push you out of your comfort zone and make you feel like you can be that man. And they're gonna influence you to get your own place. You might move in with them. And then even if this like ends up breaking off, like they taught you, this might be a relationship if this does happen for some of you, not maybe not all of you, where they showed you like how strong you are and that you can do this by yourself, and it'll happen. They taught you a lot. There's a lot of wisdom here, especially with this amethyst crystal here. I always think of wisdom with this because this works with your third eye chakra. I don't know where I get the idea of wisdom with that. It just comes through here. It might be one of its healing properties. It might not be. I don't think it is either. But thank you guys for choosing Dom the Healer. My name is Dom. If you're looking for a personal reading with me, you can find that down in the description box below. All the information. Also, don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe to this video. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at goodfelladom, or on Twitter at goodfelladom. You can find all my social media stuff in my About section on my YouTube channel. Also, I put it down in the description box as well. But I also have a podcast by the name of the Down Podcast. If you're interested in that, it's on Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. You can find that in the link tree in my About section, also on my social media platforms. And without further ado, thank you for picking Dom. Thank you for picking Dom the Healer. Signing off. Don't be afraid to book a personal reading or anything. And I also accept donations to my channel, so if you like, you can do that as well. But without further ado, let's just move forward here to pile 4. See you guys. Thank you. This reading is short, and I like that. This is a different energy. I never do readings this short. So last but not least, if you chose pile 4, you chose this Superman crystal right here. And lastly, we're gonna get into how does your crush feel about you, or what does your crush think about you? If you are not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. If you are not 11 light, please exit now. Only those of 11 light are allowed to be here. Calling on God and on my angels and spirit guides and those 11 light, I ask you to please be part of this reading with me. If you are not 11 light, you are bad for this reading. Please exit now. Only those 11 light are allowed to be here. Somebody here might like cars, or might like hip hop and R&B music, or country music. I'm hearing the word stagnancy. This person could think that you're stagnant or stuck in some sort of situation right now. Like stuck at home, stuck in life. You could be stuck at home with your parents or in a bad relationship. I'm thinking of the song Can't Help But Wait by Trey Songz. If you watch the music video, is it that song? What is this? Yeah, The World in Reverse. This person feels like your world got turned upside down. You guys could have like just came straight out of college. This is like my current situation, well, almost like my current situation where it was almost like you were on top of the world at one point, and then like when you came home from college, or like you graduated, or even if you didn't graduate, you got stuck like living at home with your family, and like something about narcissistic is coming through here. Narcissistic family abuse. I understand this because I'm kind of going through this right now, so I understand. But something about your life is like not so topsy turvy, if that's like the way to go. Something about your life just like, if not fail, I feel like you guys are like a fallen angel because you're gonna fall and rise back up. But there's this energy of you guys kind of like falling off and coming back up, and I see you guys rising like a phoenix, like an angel. This person feels like you're working on your shadow self, or like you're working on yourself right now, and because of that, they don't want to come towards you because they might not want to bother you. This person feels like you're stuck. You're stuck somewhere. You're stuck in some sort of like energy. I'm hearing like inner child or like childhood trauma. If you're going through this, you can tell me because I think I'm going through this as well. You guys are stuck here. I'm hearing you need more money. This person could be like in a bit better, like in better financial standing than you, and they do care about you. It's like they don't want to. They don't want to interrupt like your glow up or whatever you're going through. Yeah, this person feels like you have reasons to celebrate. Something about family is coming through here. They could think that you have a prosperous family life, but it's like something about celebration and like happiness is here. Therefore, this person feels like you're happy without them. I'm hearing the song "Happy Without Me" by Chloe and Halle. Now the cups in reverse. This person could feel like you're a very lustful person, like you're very sexual. I feel like this is like you could be a guy watching this and this is a girl looking for you, or it could be vice versa, or whatever. Take it how it resonates, but like in my head, I see like a girl watching you from afar. They could see you as someone like lustful with like a lot of options. This person sees you as somebody who's selfish with the Queen of Wands in reverse here. I'm hearing they don't know what you're going through. A lot of people don't. You guys might have a hard time like speaking. I don't even. Well, I kind of have a crush. I don't have a crush, but this sounds a lot like myself. I think spirit is making me want to, like making me tell y'all what's going on with me. Yeah, so we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. This person thinks that you're poor, you're broke, you're not like moving forward anywhere. They see you working. Like, for the most part, I think they see you working on yourself and your shadow self. But it's like or like working on your inner self. But it's like things in your life are not as best as you want it to be. They see you like moving up or trying to move up, and you're doing all of these things like on social media. I'm hearing social media influencer. These people, this person sees you as someone who's trying to like build your life and get it together, but you make it look so polished, and they don't like that you do that because they see there's a sense of mysteriousness that like is in their face. There's like smoke and mirrors almost. You need to come out of like your bubble and like tell people what you're going through. The word donations keeps coming through here, so like a lot of people might start like donating money to you or helping you if you tell people about this. You might be hesitant at first, but spirit is gonna make you. Or even if they don't make you, you need to like come out and like say, I'm hearing forceful. You need to force yourself to say it. All right, this is kind of like my situation. Like currently, like I'm in a situation right now where, no, I didn't get my degree, but I did just finish college, and I went to college in New York, and I wanted to stay in New York, but that didn't like work out, so I had to come home, and like now I'm kind of like trapped at home in a situation where I kind of have to like fend for myself a lot, or if not necessarily like fend for myself, it's like people around me are trying to like force me to do what they want me to do, and I don't want to do that. I want to do tarot readings, and I want to like stay home and be on like YouTube all day and doing stuff like this, but nobody wants to listen. And like people could be monitoring you as too as well. Like that's like my situation. Like gang stalking. Like my family be watching me on social media whether they know I know it or not. Like perhaps even like talking shit about me behind my back. That's what the other tarot videos I watched was telling me. And like even my mother right now, like she wouldn't even. She's like, "Oh, I'm not taking you to the gym until you apply for a job," and I don't want to apply for a job. They've been trying to get me to apply for jobs for months, and like I did apply for a job and I had one this summer, but she's like forcing me to work, and like I'm trying to tell her like this is what I want to do. Like I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to work online, and like nobody's like supportive of this. This is like nobody is supportive of this. Nobody like wants to kind of like help me with this. So I'm kind of like having to like do this on my own. Yeah, you guys could. I'm in this energy too, with like the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like maybe this is like true for you guys, or I don't know. Maybe this was for me, or hell, maybe it was for both of us. But donations are key. You guys can work on the internet, or like be in a similar situation as me, or like something about the pandemic where you guys could have lost a job and you had to like work on yourself and go inward. Whatever your situation is, like I feel for you. We could talk about it in the comments if you like. Something happened where things just didn't work out for you, and you could be very upset. Yeah, you could be very upset with this Nine of Cups in reverse. You guys are not like emotionally happy. You're trying to work on like finding that, and you're working on it through your business and your job and your career. The universe is giving you a push, or the universe is giving us a push, kind of. Um, they're helping us out here with this. Well, like we have to take the leap of faith first. You have to take the leap first. So you gotta like start a business, or like focus on your bag, or focus on yourself, or focus on you. I see you guys crying. Your situation is temporary. This person also sees you. I'm hearing that song "Temporary Lover" by Chris Brown. They see you as someone who like a sex option, and they want you, and they see what you're going through. They might end up helping you if this like ever like works out. But overall, there's kind of like a sad, depressed energy I'm getting here. It's not too sad, not too depressed. I feel like you guys are managing to stay afloat and you're building yourself up. I see like you guys like lighten up, like going Super Saiyan basically, and you're like about to start soaring and flying in the sky. I'm hearing that High School Musical song. This person sees you as the Hierophant in reverse. They sees you as like a student, like someone who's learning. You're learning how to pick yourself up after hard times. You're learning how to be independent. You're learning how to like do things for yourself and stop relying on your parents. Or I feel like you guys could be very independent because I'm hearing an Independent Woman song by Destiny's Child. You guys could be very independent, like people who already knew how to do that stuff for yourself. But like things just you guys were like probably very much like myself, focused on things happening one particular way and not in multiple different ways. Therefore, you went one way when you had many other options to like go in a different direction. And because you never double back or turn around and saw this, it's like now you got to go through it like the hard way, the tough way. That's for me too. This is kind of like my pal. This is my pal. I thought pal one was my pal. I resonate with all these pals kind of. But pal one came through strongly, and this one is here is like for the way that your crush sees you or how they feel about you is like myself kind of like what I'm going through. So I feel for you guys not understand. Queen of Cups upright. This person sees you as someone who's comfortable or stuck in their comfort zone. You need to come out of this. And you guys are trying. I feel like you guys are like you're working on something that you're not telling people about. Keep doing that because there's prosperity ahead of you. Like this world card is gonna like reverse kind of and go back to upright. And this is gonna be something y'all built for yourself. It's a strong foundation. Yeah, they see you as someone who is like perhaps like so focused on yourself that you're not focused on them, and you're like walking away into something that makes you more happier. Whatever your situation is, like you're focused on whatever's going on in that aspect of your life. Oh God, yeah, Ten of Cups. They see you as someone who's happy without them. Like you have your Ten of Cups already, almost regardless of what your situation is. If they don't know what's going on with you, they feel like you're already happy without them. This person sees you as someone who's very content, but also like kind of lazy. You could be Libra or have a Libra moon, or this person could be like that. Take it how it resonates. Gemini and Cancer moon are coming through here as well. Gemini sun, Gemini rising. Ace of Swords. This person sees you as someone with like a lot of ideas. They feel you have a lot of. They feel you have a lot of ideas. They feel your sword might be some good sword, by the way, if you know what I mean. Um, and they feel you guys are making progress and moving forward. Like you're stuck, but you're moving forward. And should I post some more? What's at the bottom? Yeah, they feel like you guys know how to free yourself out of a tough situation. This person sees you as someone, even though it's not on here, they think you're strong, whether it be physically, mentally, internally, whatever, emotionally. They see you as someone who is like super strong, and you're gonna pull yourself out of this. And they're like rooting for you. There's like this applause coming. They're rooting for you. They want you to get out of this. And that's for some of you with them rooting for you. This person might not see this at all. But yeah, if you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram at goodfella.dom or on Twitter at goodfelladom. You can find my social medias in my about section on my YouTube page. And on the YouTube page, you can find my link tree at the bottom that'll link you to my podcast. It's called the Dom Podcast. It's on Google, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Also, I do accept donations to my channel. Don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe if you would like to. And my name is Dom. This is Dom the Healer, and I'm signing off. Thank you for tuning in. I left the chapter.